Hello, guys. My name is Maulik Trivedi. I am the Regional Account Manager for Vodafone Global Enterprise. This is my perfect pitch presentation for unified communications and collaboration. The scenario was that I've already met the IT head of this company called UTC. I'm naming it UTC, and he's referred me to, his name is Ashish, and he's referred me to the VP of Human Resources for UTC. Her name is Dhruva Rawal. And rather than having an in person meeting, I've decided to have a spark call with her and explain the pitch to her. She has got an initiative called as increasing employee engagement, and she wanted to hear a little bit more about the Cisco collaboration from me. So here I'm calling her right away. So I'm at my home and I have requested Dhruva to come online on Spark. She's accepted my invite, and this is the Spark call that I'm making her. I have already sent her the presentation. Hello Dhruva, how are you?
I'm good, Maulik. How are you?
Not bad. I guess you got the presentation already.
Hi. Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, Maulik, I just got 15 minutes and you will definitely get my undivided attention. I got some meetings lined up, but yes, my IT head, Ashish Bhuta, told me about you, recommended you, and have told about how Vodafone works for the collaboration. So I just wanted to know what it is about.
Great, no worries. First of all, thank you for accepting such an unusual invitation rather than meeting with me in person. I actually wanted to walk the talk by giving
Yeah.
you the presentation and pitch so that you know this tool better and you know what I'm speaking about.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. So let me tell you about Vodafone Global Enterprise in first place. I know that you have a notion in mind that it's just a mobility provider.
Yeah.
Rather than that, I would like to take you through a journey of what Vodafone is. So Vodafone is a total communications provider. It's got wireline, wireless, and unified communications. In 2012, we acquired a company called Cable and Wireless that has got advanced IP backbone, and it's prevalent in 32 countries, 66 cities, and 91 POPs across. We've got some cable system ownerships as well. Now, alongside that, we have got fixed voice services in 40 markets. As you can see, we've got network operations in around 27 markets, which is the mobile, and out of which there are 14 of them. So alongside the mobility, we've got fixed voice services, some data centers as well, but most importantly, what we have is the Vodafone One Net capabilities for the fixed mobile convergence, which also includes something called as the unified communications and collaboration, which is what we will discuss today.
All right.
Cool. So, as I said, Vodafone is a wholesome communications provider, and we generally take customers through a journey whereby we help them with an operational agility by having telecoms management. We connect them better through our enterprise mobility, cloud, and unified collaboration. And at the end, we take them through a journey for customer engagement. Now, here, the discussion point we will limit to unified communications and collaboration. Within unified communications and collaboration, we have our solutions portfolio, something called as Vodafone One Net, and that includes the Meet Anywhere through web, audio, video, through powered by Cisco, up until something called as hosted unified communications platform through UCS and contact centers. Now this is the whole gamut of services, but I would like to speak about the communications and collaboration platform, rather collaboration, because I understand you have an initiative called as increase in employee engagement.
Yes, yes.
Cool. So I would like to speak about how this helps you in that fact as well, right? So rather than going further about this, let me just step back a little bit and
Mm-hmm.
speak to you about what we hear when we meet the vice president or director of human resources of your likes, right? So normally when we meet the director or vice president of human resources of the likes of yours, we find that there are three things that dwindle in their mind, right? The first one is to have as to acquire and retain the best talents in industry, right? The second one is to have an engaged and collaborative workspace, and the third one is to train the resources and collaborate and manage the diverse workforce dispersed in different geographical locations, right? Now what this means is that you would like to remove the geographical barriers for recruiters in your team in 6 different countries. I understand you have 6 different countries under your belt in APAC, and you would like to remove the geographical barriers of all the recruiters so that they can acquire the best talents in industry. You also would like to have the remote working capability provided to your employees, but also want to see the improvement in the productivity, right? Even after providing the remote workspace. Now, alongside that, you would want to provide your recruiters with a reduced time to hire kind of a facility as well. So Dhruva, am I capturing your mind space in the right manner? Is that something that you also would think these days?
Maulik, this is exactly what I'm thinking and exactly what we want. So I'm little more interested if you can give some more presentation on this.
Cool. So look, so let's discuss about what are the workplaces of today, what
Okay.
challenges come across, and then I will probably go towards an area where what could help you rather, right? So with the changes in technology or shifts in technology, right, we find with our partners and customers that the the demands of productivity have increased. 95.2% of the CRE managers believe that the workplace has an impact on productivity. 50% increase in collaborative intensity has in workplace has increased in last 10 years. Now how has that increased? Now people keep acquiring new companies, you outsource most of your work, which means in earlier times what used to be only communicating with your employees has increased or diverged into discussing it with your partners, affiliates, and your outsourcing partners, so to say, right? Alongside that, there is a rapid BYOD explosion, and more importantly, you want to connect any person, anywhere, anytime, on any device. 60% of your workforce is Generation X and Generation Y, right? Now, that said, did you know, Dhruva, that if you use collaboration work tools, you could reduce your cost to hire by 32%? This is a
Oh, is it?
yeah, this is a
Huh.
study by Aberdeen Group that was conducted and in 2014, and this gave this, and I can share that with you later on, right? Now,
All
that
right.
said, that these are the workplace challenges. What that means is you will have meetings, meetings, and more meetings, right?
Hmm.
37% of the employee time nowadays is spent in meetings, and
Hmm.
47% of the employees consider that it is a little waste of time if they have lots of their time in meetings. But then, if we know this, then why are we prepared to attend more meetings and waste our time? That is because meetings are important to us, Dhruva. They help us accelerate discussions, they help us create deadlines, solve problems, handle emergencies. They help us discuss strategy, vision. They help us get into review meetings and have a checkpoint and have knowledge and information about where we are. They help us build relationship, more importantly, so that we can catch up one to one. We can catch up with different teams of the same department. More importantly, have team discussions in town halls, right? Now, if that has come into existence, which is a lot of meetings, you would want to meet 15 people of your team in 6 different locations. But then the question is complexity. How many people would come in the meeting? Who would join the meeting? Where from would they join? What devices would they use? How will I be able to connect everyone together? Will I be able to share something while I am on call with them, either a live content or screen? Or lastly, can I take off from where I just left off last time so that I don't have to recap it so nicely every time and waste time in that, right? In that context, Dhruva, I present to you Cisco Spark for collaboration. Cisco Spark is a cloud-based collaboration tool or application that helps you message, meet, talk, video chat, or audio chat, pass presentations, share legitimate and rich content while you are speaking, as what we are doing. I shared content with you right away, and most importantly, do that at any time, from anywhere, with anyone, either one to one or in team meetings as big as town hall as well. So this is what
Okay.
Cisco Spark is.
So, Maulik, is this just another instant messenger? Because if it is, we are already using Skype for business, Yammer, and some of us uses Slack as well. And if it is, I would like to stop this discussion right over here.
Well, thank you for bringing this up. I did not want to get into feature discussion, but that you have gone now. Spark is totally different from instant messengers. Spark is business messaging. Let me give you instance so that you have an idea. When you
Okay.
open up any of those instant messaging or messengers that you spoke about, right? I won't name them. You open them up and then you only can talk to those people one to one, right? Rather than that, Spark helps you. Spark is a complete business messaging package that helps you teamwork in true sense. Here you can only send in your instant messenger, you can only send ad hoc messages and file transfers, while in business messaging, in true sense, you will be able to slice and dice the rich content as much in as much nice a fashion that you want. You can have the discussion point not limited to just file transfer. In instant messaging, you when you open it, you would see that you only will have a blank screen every time. Even if you spoke with your teammate one to one 10 minutes back, you close the screen, you open the screen again, all the discussions have gone off. In business messaging, particularly in Spark, you will have all your devices synced up, and you can take off from wherever you last left off, right? And this and many more, Dhruv. I wouldn't like to divulge more, but I hope I have been able to give you some differences, and I can send you that over. But this is
Sure.
what the difference between Spark and IM is. I hope I have solved your doubt, Dhruva.
Sure. Yes, you did.
Cool. So rather than much ado, Dhruva, now I would like to go into a case study which is most relevant to you, I think, right?
Yep. Yeah.
There is a company called Explorer Pipeline. This company is a oil and gas company headquartered out of New York. They have a big pipeline from the East Coast running 1400 miles into Virginia. And Stacy and Angel Stacy, their director of human resources, your counterpart,
Yeah.
had similar mandate from the management to have increase in employee engagement, and thereby some other challenges that they wanted to remove. Now, one of the challenges was that the headquarters and the people in headquarters wanted to be in continuous touch when they would flow the gas through the pipeline, so that they wanted to check at each different point with the field engineers if the gas was floating properly in that proper fashion or not, right? So they wanted to have a collaboration real time if they did not have laps, and that costed money to them. So they wanted to be very precise with that. More importantly, Angel also wanted to have enhanced training facilities and and a good remote training and interviewing capabilities. We provided them with Cisco Spark, unified communications toolset, and they also had telepresence in the head office, but we won't discuss that. Let's discuss how they use Cisco Spark. With the help of Cisco Spark, in their organization, there were around 1,000 people that used that tool. The first outcome that we saw and understood, Dhruva, was that there was a change in the behavior of people. The people in field, the engineers, would feel more connected to the guys in headquarters and vice versa, because they could send the picture of a faulty pipe or something that they wanted to show and directly send it to the team, and picture will speak 1,000 words rather than just explaining things on call, and voice would break and stuff like that. That helped them a lot, which means that there was better engagement and we could connect and collaborate and have faster decisions and improved productivity. They could have indulgent interviews. When I say indulgent interviews, what I precisely mean is that Angel could bring different stakeholders and different cross-functional teams, so that they could interview the same person at one point, at one go, and capture the emotions of the person on video right away, with more engaged interviewing process, more fun, so to say, all in one room, thereby decreasing the travel cost. So at the end, this is what Angel had to say, which is written in your screen. We can schedule interviews faster and be more flexible and have increasing speed to hire. Everyone feels like they are in the same room together. So this is what we achieved. Have I actually captured your essence into this case study and analogized the challenges and outcomes that you would want in much better fashion, Dhruva?
Well, Maulik, this sounds really interesting because we have the same kind of challenges and same kind of thought process as that of Angel Stacy from Explorer Pipeline. And why don't we do one thing like? Maybe come to our office, let's meet and let's discuss some use cases, let's discuss ROI, and some demos would be helpful. So why don't you come in to our office on Thursday next week, and we'll discuss about it.
No worries. Thank you for hearing me out patiently. And what I would do is book some time with your assistant on Thursday, 4 p.m., and
Yes.
discuss further things with my solution architect over there as well. Hope
Yes.
that sounds fine.
That works for me. Thank you, Maulik. That was really amazing.
Thank you very much, Dua. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day too. Bye.
So this was Dhruva Rawal from United Technologies Corporation, and she is the Human Resources Vice President. And finally, after the pitch, she was definitely impressed with our capabilities, and she's called me for an meeting on Thursday next week. So let's see how it goes. Thank you.